So another thing that I did that I don't think I've done in the past is I really lowered my expectations and accepted the time that was given to me with my family and friends. So in the past, you get excited to go home and you have all these ideas of everything that's going to happen. And, it's really hard with you if you're just home for a week or even if you're home for 2 weeks. It's so hard to get everybody's schedules worked around you being home. It's so hard to fit things in that you want to do time wise because, you lived there. So there's all this stuff that you remember and you like. So this time I just was like, you know what? Every time I go home, I end up feeling kind of bad when I leave. Like, oh, I didn't get to see this person as much as I would have liked, or we didn't get to go do that. And, I leave like a little disappointed. And this time I left so happy. It was probably one of the best trips I've ever had home. And I think it was really because my attitude coming into it was, I will accept whatever time anybody has to give to me. And, there are a few things that we had on our list, but other than that, these are some other things that I would love to do. But if they don't get done, they don't get done. So there were a few restaurants that I wanted to go to. You can make all the fun you want. I love Olive Garden. I used to try to pretend when I lived in New York and I was that self-important bitch. I tried to pretend like Olive Garden and chain restaurants are stupid. No, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, guys? I can't help it. I love Olive Garden. Yes, I know it's probably not real Italian. It's not real Italian food, okay? I mean, it is. It is and it isn't, right? It's a chain restaurant. I don't care. It doesn't make it any less delicious, okay? So just F you if you don't like it, okay? Whatever. No. F you if you judge me for liking it, okay? You don't have to like it, but I love it. So anyways, so I got to go to Olive Garden. That was on my list. And then there's this other restaurant in town called Latin King, and it's not a chain, okay? It's real Italian restaurant. I always love to try to go there when I'm home as well, and this time it did not work out. So, that was okay. I will go another time, and if I don't, I don't. I've been there so many times before. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I've been there so many times before. If it doesn't work out this time, it was fine. And then we had the Iowa State Fair, and so that took up a huge chunk of our time, and it was great though. My family, I got to see them so much. It was just amazing. And I think really lowering my expectations allowed me, again, to be in the moment a little bit more because I wasn't being preoccupied with, why isn't this happening? Why aren't we doing this? Where is this person? Why haven't they gotten off work yet? Why are they coming to this thing? Why aren't they going to that? When you set up ideas and things in your head, I think it makes it, again, really hard for you to just kind of be in the moment and embrace what's going on because you're frustrated with what's not happening. You're frustrated with, why didn't I get to go here and only here? You get caught up in all of the little bullshit that really shouldn't matter. It should just matter that you make the best of the time that you have. So instead of when those people are able to come, when you are able to go to the restaurant, instead of just fully embracing it, you're worried or upset about what didn't happen, right? So I think that for me, that was really important. Again, that I went into this whole scenario with that mindset instead of how I usually go into it. And, I'll tell you, we had such a great time. I was so sad leaving. I was I should have at least booked another week. Usually, I'm kind of ready to go back to my life. And this time I wasn't. I was I want to stay and hang out more. So, and all of that is my attitude. In the past, I just didn't come forward with that attitude. So I might have been a little disappointed here and there and been well, okay, whatever, it's time for me to go. So, and again, that self-importance type of attitude. And this time it was just, I approached it completely differently. And I ended up having such an amazing time.